Let me ask you about what's going on in these schools. So we saw this in Virginia. There, Ian's actually got one of these books. These are books that are rated as, this one right here, Genderqueer.
Genderqueer. I don't know if you guys have seen this.
We had that in my testimony 2 days ago in the Senate in Harrisburg.
18 and up on Amazon. But these books are in grade school libraries. And when parents simply say, hey, this material is not appropriate for my kid, they get kicked out of these meetings. They get told not to speak. They get the boot. And then we're told just that this is the kind of stuff that grade school kids should have access to. So was there something that happened recently with you guys? Or, just tell me what your thoughts are.
Yeah, we had a hearing in Harrisburg and brought in several testifiers, several moms from the southeastern part of the state. And one of the moms had a stack of about 10 different books, and she read from one of them, which was completely disgusting. It's repugnant. It's that bad.
Do you remember which book specifically this one was?
I don't. She read it. It was so bad that the committee chair said, okay, we understand now. But the pictures in some of those books that she had there are extremely graphic, and it's for elementary ed kids. And if you and I shared that materials with underage people, that would be an offense. We'd be arrested.
That's right.
That disgusting. Josh Shapiro, my opponent, supports that being in the libraries. We actually had a bill that would protect kids from obscene material in the schools, age-appropriate books, and it was called book banning by the Democrats, and our Democrat governor, Wolf, vetoed it, and my opponent cheered. On the same side here, they celebrate, of course, gender pronoun games in our schools. Our schools are becoming really a culture war clash in Pennsylvania.
Because they know if they can indoctrinate the kids, they get votes in
and
18 years.
The kids are told not to tell their parents if they're transitioning or which pronouns they're using, and the parents will get on board later on. Levine is part of this. The great Dr. Levine, our Secretary of Health in Pennsylvania now, the second most powerful health official in the nation here, and Admiral now, Woman of the Year. You can't make this stuff up. I mean, these people talk about defending women's rights, but they can't even define what a woman is now. I mean, it's just insane.
Yep. Yeah, Matt Walsh is doing, I think he's doing a screening tour. I know he's got like a big rally in Tennessee. But you've seen Matt Walsh's documentary, What is a Woman?
Yep.
I mean, that's it right there. Look, I'm all for making sure people are living happy and healthy lives for the trans community. But what we're talking about now it's a simple issue. Parents saying, hey, me personally, I don't think it is right for my children to read a book that shows graphic sexual depictions. And they're being called book burners, fascists, transphobes,
domestic terrorists if you talk too loud in a school board meeting.
Something's really weird about that.
Yeah, there is.
You know what I would just say? You can ask, if you ever get the chance, because he's not going to debate you, you can just ask him, do you think banning Playboy would be book bannings? Is that a banning a book to ban Hustler from schools? We're not talking about telling kids they can't read ideas. It's specifically that these are adult-oriented things. It's one thing if you're like, and actually, I brought this up with, I can't remember who I brought it up with. We have a lot of guests. The Bible has certain depictions in it that are actually adult and graphic. And my attitude is, the parents should be there talking with their kids and deciding if they want their kids to be reading certain things. I don't care where it is. I don't care if it's a religious text or if it's a book. The idea that teachers will decide for the parents and the parents have no say somehow equates to book bannings is ludicrous.